Hey guys, welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed. Last time we left off was working on a little bit of a miscraft, looking for the elusive redwood tree. Still no luck, but some of you guys said I missed one back in my second age, or age 3, which I believe was my second age, because I believe my first age was actually age 2, and I think the overworld is considered age 1? If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. So I'm going to run back to age 3 really quick. Take a linking book I made up. Alright, let's go see. Okay, a little jittery here. And you guys said that there was one right in front of me. I think some of you guys might not know what the tree that I'm looking for looks like. If you guys are referring to this one, this is a giant twilight oak tree. Although that would be kind of cool, I don't think I can actually get the correct saplings off of that. I can try. We'll fly up here and see what we can do. We'll use our force mints. Maybe we'll get lucky. And that should be good here. Alright, let's grab our force mints. Let's see if this does anything. Oh, what is that? Alright, so if you try to get these, it gives you a sickly twilight oak sapling. I think the only way you can actually get a good twilight oak sapling is by a chest in a particular type of labyrinth or a dungeon or something like that, I believe. So I don't think there's any way for us to get one here. Even though this would be awesome. Yeah, see another sickly twilight oak sapling. Did I just hear an ender tot? I think I did. Yep, pretty sure that's the sound of an ender tot. I think he might be inside the tree. Alright, well let's go ahead and head back to the overworld. And I want to get started on a few random things today. A few small things here and there. So where's my Lincoln book at? That was around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Hello. Alright, there we go. Back in the overworld. Alright, pick this book up. We'll save that guy for later. And we'll put our other linking book back on the shelf. And I also made some other shelves for, useful objects for Miscraft. I might try another Miscraft age a little bit later today. We'll see where we get to. But I think I want to get started on making a quarry. Plus a few other small items. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, what I'm thinking about doing is possibly using some force engines to get a small quarry going. I just want to get like a small quarry. I don't want a large one. And I'm just going to use force engines to start off with. Later on, once I get some more resources in, we'll switch that out, of course. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pick this guy up. Actually, I wonder if I could just pick him up like this to retain the force in him. Yeah, I think that'll work a little better for us. Now, how much do you have? Not that much, but I'll go ahead and pick it up the same way. Alright, so that is 2. I think I want another 2 force engines. Alright. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's get started. Also, guys, if we experience a random crash, I apologize. I ran into another one the other day, so whatever I did, maybe it helped a little bit, which was uninstalling the whole Feed the Beast Unleashed game and saving, a backup of my world, of course. Make sure you always do that when you test stuff out. Make sure you always back up your world first. Anytime you do anything, please back up your world. It's a fair warning. Many of you guys, know. But anyway, so I did that and just reinstalled FTB Unleashed. It seemed to help a little bit, but, dude, seriously, I've been having you guys come in and bug me all the time. Get out of here. Get. I don't need your crap. Yeah, hey, was that rotten flesh? It sure was. I'll hold on to that. Alright, well, let's get started, shall we? Let's see. We got 2 force engines ready to go. I'll let you jump into our ME network. And, well, we got 27 diamonds. That should be more than enough. I think we only need 11 to make a quarry. What else do we need? That's something else I want to get. Some more quartz, hopefully, from our quarry. Let's see. Well, we got some force gems. I think I actually have more on my person, but I'll go ahead and pull those out. Definitely going to need some gold. I'm going to split that up, though. I think we only need 16 to get started. Some iron ingots. And possibly some jungle wood would be good to start off with also. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that real quick. Oh, wait, hold on. It probably would be wise to grab some redstone also. Alright, there we go. Now, let's see here. First things first, let's go ahead and make up some wood. Some planks. There we go. That should be enough for now. And some sticks, just a few. To make us up a... What do we need? A diamond pickaxe? Yeah, we need a diamond pickaxe. Then we're going to need up plenty more sticks so we can make up some gears. I think I'm just going to make up more than enough for what I need. Let's see, I need 7 gears for a quarry. Then we need to take those guys and make them into stone gears. So I actually need some cobblestone. Let's grab some cobblestone. I know I got some around here somewhere. I got more of enough of this stuff. Probably over here. Yep. More than what we need. Back to the crafting table. Where are we at? Wood gear. Alright, so we want to make all of these guys into stone gears. Then we want to make them all into iron gears. Alright, so we're going to want to save 3 iron gears for the quarry. We want to make the rest of them into gold gears. We want to save 2 gold gears for the quarry, and the last 2 gold gears are going to be made up into diamond gears. There we go. And now I believe all we need to do is diamond gear, gold and gold, iron, iron, diamond pickaxe, and then I believe a redstone. There we go, our first quarry. Cool. Now don't get me wrong, I like going down and mining with my hammer, but, you know, having a quarry run while we're doing other things is kind of nice. So that'll work for us for the time being. Alright, so now we need 2 more force engines. So let's just jump in here. Let's grab these guys out. We got some gold ingots. And apparently, I think if we take gold, change it to iron, we might be able to get more force ingots out of that than, you know, if we made it out of gold. That's what someone was trying to imply one episode. I haven't really done the math in my head just yet, but it seems logical because 1 gold equals 8 ingots, right? And even though every 2 iron ingots we get 2 force ingots, out of every 2 gold ingots we only get 3 force ingots. So out of this we would wind up getting, was that 8 force ingots. So we'll take those and we'll put that there, combine that, and there we go. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 force ingots. There we go. So I can see that. I could see how that would work. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, let's just convert the rest of that into iron. Set that there, make some more force ingots. And we'll just use that to get started. I think that should be more than enough to get us going. Alright, so I believe we needed some more stone gears. So I'm going to need to make up 4 more stone gears. There we go. 4 stone gears. And then we'll take these and make them into force gears. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright, I think we're going to need some more pistons also. So I think we're going to want 2 pistons. Let's make up some jungle wood. Put some cobblestone down, some redstone, some iron ingots, and jungle wood. Make us 2 pistons. I think we still need some glass. Do I have any glass floating about? Besides 1 piece, I need 2 pieces at least. Glass. Are you serious? Really? I was unaware I was so low on glass. And out of all of those force shovels that I made, well, that's not cool. Pretty sure I got some glass up here. Not much, but it's what I need. Alright, so piston, force gears, 2 glass, and force ingots will give us 2 more force engines. So that's 4 force engines, which if I provide it with liquid force, which these two have liquid force in them already, via the force gems or the force shards, which I also believe provide force liquid. If we do that with water as an amplifier via a aqueous accumulator, that should provide 8 MJ per engine, which should be equivalent to about 32 MJs. Alright, that would work, I think. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started making an aqueous accumulator. Whoops. There we go. Alright, 2 glass, machine frame, a bucket, tin, and pneumatic servo. So I hope I have enough glass. If not, let's get some glass going. Actually, clear glass works on most, I think, vanilla recipes, but I don't think it works on some of the other recipes. So let's just get some sand cooking. It should be enough. I think I need like 7 coal in an iron furnace. Oh, good. There we go. You guys are probably yelling at me for that. Hey, I caught it this time, though. What do you know? Clap, clap, right? Clap, clap. Alright, so machine frame. Shift-click the arrow. We get 1 machine frame. Alright, we got that guy taken care of. Pneumatic servo. Shift-click. We have pneumatic servo. What else do we need? A bucket. Well, I can go ahead and make one. I think that'll be fine. We'll just make a bucket. And then we just need, what, tin? We should have some tin made up, right? Please tell me we have some tin. Oh, good, we do. Just need 2 pieces of that. Thank you. And we should be able to make ourselves up an aqueous accumulator. Awesome. 1 step closer. Alright, so let's see here. I'm probably going to want to make up a diamond pipe. Diamond transport pipe. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I gotta stand on the plate. Let's see. Probably going to want to make up... Let's grab an iron chest. Actually, no, we got a gold chest. Let's take the gold chest and let's make that into a diamond chest. There we go. That way we have a little bit more storage. Then let's make up a couple cobblestone transport pipes. That should be good for now. Alright, now I think I want to see if I can't find some type of dye. We should have... Yeah, I was going to say, we should have some flowers lurking about somewhere. Thanks. 6 should be fine. Let's put those saplings in there for the time being. And what I'm going to try to make up is some cactus green. That way we can make some waterproof piping. Should be around here somewhere. Red, I think it's green. Yep, there we go. Cactus green. Pipe waterproof. And that should be more than enough waterproof piping for us. Alright, everything's looking good so far, guys. I think so. Do we have a random bucket laying around? Not sure. Alright, no bucket in there. Alright, might have to make up a bucket. Thanks. We'll just go ahead and make up 2 while we're here. There we go. 2 buckets. Alright. I'm not going to make a large quarry. Like I said, I'm not going to make a huge one. I'm just going to make a normal size quarry and let it run for me. Alright, so 2 buckets. Let's go ahead and get those guys filled up. We're going to need that for our aqueous accumulator. And looks like we're getting a little full up on items here, so let's deposit some back into our network here. Really need to make up some more storage too, which is another reason why I want to get this quarry going. And I can actually use the cobblestone transport pipe. So actually there's one other thing I want to make, and that's a void pipe. We can do a void pipe or a void chest. Let's do a void chest. That would be a little bit more fun, I think. Yeah, let's do a void chest. Obsidian and an ender pearl. Alright, I can do that. Let's see. Just type in wood. Let's grab some jungle wood. We're going to convert the jungle wood into obsidian, like so. There we go. And then let's actually pull our minium stone out. Push C to pull up our crafting. And we're going to quickly make up an ender pearl. Take an ender pearl, surround it by obsidian to make a void chest. So any item that goes inside a void chest, I believe, will automatically delete it. Alright, so now I gotta figure out where I want to put this darn quarry. Alright guys, I'm just gonna warn us again. If we get a random crash, I'm sorry. But it seems like once I start getting into something, it starts to go, hey, I think it's time to go ahead and crash the game. Where do I want to put this? I know I've been getting requests to place the quarry over there in the Badlands. Was it Badlands or Deadlands? Get those two mixed up. I'm not going to do that, though. I don't know. Maybe quarrying right here might not be a bad idea. We get all this quarried stone. Whoa! Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Keep forgetting about the force armor. Yeah, so this might not be a bad idea. And I could possibly build something out of this later on. Even though it's still in our Sacred Springs biome. Could cover it up or fill it in later too if I don't want it. So, yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll go ahead and quarry out this. That way we can get the quarried stone. Let's go ahead and get that going. Alright, let's see what we can't do here. Alright, so which side does it place this on? Right there? Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to be making a big one. Yeah, that should be fine. Just want to get it to, start accumulating some resources for us. Yeah, that'd be fine. Alright, so force engines. Let's get those guys going. Okay, that did not place properly, but that's fine. Nor did you. And you and you. Okay. For force engines. Alright, let's set up the aqueous accumulator. It's going to be providing us plenty of water. Going to get you out of the way. Aqueous accumulator. Bucket of water. Bucket of water. It's going to pick up... Oh, darn you. There we go. Thank you. Alright, so this guy should be filling up with water. Perfect. Get our waterproof pipes out. We're going to connect all these guys up with water. Perfect. Alright, so these guys should be filling up with water now. Awesome. Alright, let's get those engines straightened out. There we go. There's that one. And there's that one. Okay, so far so good. Let's make up a few levers. Should only need 2. Let's get a cobblestone out. How do I want to do this? Because I need to get power to that one at the bottom. You know what? We'll just make up an extra couple levers. It's not like they're expensive or anything. Alright, that'll get that guy going. Get you going. Get that one going. And that'll get that one going. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Alright, now let's go ahead and fill these guys up. I'm going to put this force shard in there. Oh wait, that doesn't work anymore? Could have swore you could take force shards and put them in the engines. That's weird. Anyway, we don't have much time here, so let's go ahead and get Cobblestone pipe here. Diamond transport pipe there. Let's get the diamond chest on first. Oh, whoops. Let's just sit up right here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got the diamond chest on first. Just set that out that way. And we'll put the void chest on the end of that. Actually, let's set this up before it does anything. So yellow, I want cobblestone. Look at that, it's already spitting out quarried stone for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's grab some dirt. Oh wait, it's in my digger's bag. There we go. So let's put dirt and cobble down there. Definitely don't want that. And we'll go ahead and... oops, did I turn that off? My bad. And there we go. So we'll go ahead and put the void chest in there. So put a piece of dirt in there. It's deleted. Cobblestone. And it's deleted. So that should be plenty quick enough for us. Alright, so let's go ahead and put some force in here. I think we'll go ahead and fill this guy up. There we go. Got those two guys running now. Let's fill this one up. So you can kind of hear it sitting there going a little bit faster already. Alright, so yeah, so we used up plenty of force gems here already, but like I said, this is just to get us some resources in and to get us started. Look at that already. Look how much quarried stone we have already. Wow. I might be able to use some of that for the base. In fact, let's go ahead and bring some back with us. Why not? Alright, well, let's head on back. We'll let this thing run for a little while. And later on I'll come back and pick up the rest of this, but I think that'll be fine there for now. Alright, back to base. Let that thing run. That diamond chest should be fine. We'll cross our fingers. Ooh, coming in hard. Ugh, there we go. Alright, so I feel a little bare. I don't have any engines around the base, but that's okay. Alright, so... Alright, I think I actually want to upgrade that. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab some iron. I wouldn't mind having a chest to just throw random items into, so let's go ahead and do that. Do I have any more gold in here? Hello, gold? No. But I do have a diamond. Go ahead and use that for the time being. To make up some more gold. Yeah, I want to make sure I have a little bit more gold on me. Alright, I believe it was planks surrounded by an iron ingot. We'll make a normal chest to iron chest upgrade. There we go. I was thinking about going to gold, but let's just wait on that. I just want to be able to put some random items in here. That way I don't clog up my network with stuff. Let's see, I'll hold on to the force items. Let's put the torches over there. So these force shards, huh? Can I put them in here? Oh, well, they work in the force infuser. I guess they don't work in the force engines. Or maybe I was doing it properly. It's a good possibility. I tend to do things wrong a lot. Alright, so let's put the gold back in there. I'll hold on to the sticks. Let's put the obsidian in there. And the redstone. And then we'll get started on our next assignment. Which is, well, I think I want to try to work on some new armor. Yeah, I think I want to go ahead and try out possibly some nano armor. Might be kind of cool. Go make up another armor stand for our current armor. And let's see, so the plan would be to go to nano armor and then work my way to this, the advanced nano chest plate, because I've never made this before and I've never used it. And it sounds pretty cool. So it would, give me flight for one and armor. So that's kind of the plan here, and I think I might even go with a solar helmet if I can. I'm not sure how hard this would be to get, but I think it would be kind of cool to make one of those up, have, a nano chest plate, maybe some long fall boots, and then some type of pants. That's the plan. Maybe some quantum leggings. Oh, that would be kind of hard. Iridium. Don, you iridium. Wait. Oh, that's just iridium ore. Well, that's not bad. I could get that from what? A matter fabricator? Mass fab. Darn you, Greg Tech. That's why I'm trying to get away from it. Alright, well, first things first. Let's actually go ahead and make up a tinker table. Alright, so let's go ahead and type that in. I want to get a power fist going. Alright, so what do we need? We need a machine block and an electronic circuit. That looks like that would be the easiest way to make this currently. So, do I have a machine block? I don't think I do. Do we have any refined? I have 7 refined iron. Okay. What about iron? We need 1 more piece of iron. Actually, we probably need 2 unless we have electronic circuits, which we don't. What about rubber? Alright, we're doing good on rubber. Copper. Copper's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and make up some copper cabling. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Make up plenty of copper cable for now. Yeah. And redstone. Let's grab a little bit of redstone. And let's get some iron going. Should have our glass done in here. Sure is. Look at that. Let's get that iron cooking. Let's put our glass in our bag here. Got to fix up my base here soon, guys. That's the plan. That's really what I'm working towards, is trying to get enough resources so that not only can we try other things, but we can also start, you know, fixing up the base area. Like this, I really want this to be kind of like our mining area. That's really what I want it to be. I think that'll work out just fine, too. Alright, so there we go. Machine block. Let's make ourselves up. Electronic circuit. So machine block, electronic circuit, and an emerald's going to give us our power armor tinker table. Now, I'm probably going to make the power armor itself later, but for now, I think I just want to stick to the power fist. Let's just place this guy anywhere. I'm probably going to move him anyway. Yeah, we'll just plonk him down next to the bed. Why not? Alright, currently no power suit items on us. Alright, so we want a power fist. This guy. It's my power glove. Alright, so I'm going to need 2 more refined iron and some electronic circuits. Alright, fair enough. Let's grab half a... I was going to say half a stack. There we go. Let's get half a stack of iron. Come over here. Let's get that going. Do I have any more coal anywhere? There we go. Let's give you a couple pieces of coal there. Actually, we'll just give it all to you. Alright, and I think... Wait, whatever happened to my other pickaxe? I had that alumite pick. Where did it go? I did make that, didn't I? That's an iron pick. Wait a minute. I've been losing random items everywhere. I don't understand what's going on. Like, seriously, you guys saw me make it. I have no idea what's going on. I've lost redstone clocks, too. A couple of them. I know I'm not going crazy. See, there's an alumite rod, but where's the alumite pick? Let's look through this thing really quick. Just slowly, like. Alright. I want to do that one more time. I'm pretty sure I did not see an alumite pick in there at all. I sure didn't. And double checking the bag, nothing in there. This is awkward. I have not died. I have not anything. I have not, I don't know. I haven't died. I haven't like got any other inventory chests or anything like that anywhere. This is insane. My game is eating items. My game is eating my items. Don, you game. FTB. Well, it's not like I'm going to complain too much, guys. I mean, seriously, it's just alumite. It's just iron and obsidian with some aluminum. So it's not too bad. I'll make another one up later, I guess. Anyway, let's get back to the power fist. Let's grab our refined iron. I think we needed a machine block, didn't we? No, we just needed refined iron and electronic circuits. Okay. We need at least 3 of them. And of course it would start raining. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. Alright, electronic circuits, I believe, what? Like this, and this? Is it like that? That? Or that? Alright. I give up. Okay, it was like that. That was close. Leave me alone. Alright, there we go. Our first power fist. I love this guy. Best thing ever. Alright, let's take a look at some of the upgrades for this. And we'll probably try to make some of these up very soon. Oh, okay. I was going to say, we have a mining laser, but no, that's just a railgun. That's the texture for it. Alright, so a torch placer. I think one of the first things I want to make is this. A lux capacitor. I love these pieces right here. They act like torches, kind of. Like, they're another light source. And they just... To me, they look a little cleaner than torches, but it's pretty cheap. Glowstone dust and an iron ingot to just install the module for that. I definitely want to add on the axe, pickaxe, shovel. I think we'll start working on this pretty soon. At least we got this made up, and then we can go out and start working on lightning summoner. Ooh. EU reader. See, there's a lot of new modules added in, and I love that. It's going to be awesome. Let's see. Let's actually go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and make a lux capacitor. Glowstone and 2 iron ingots. Easy enough, right? Alright, glowstone. And 2 iron ingots. Alright, now what do we need for a battery? I think I want to make a small one. So let's go to mods. Let's go down to machine muse. Modular power suits. Alright, so there's a high voltage. What do I need for high voltage? Lapotron crystal and wiring. Generally, I would want to go for a high voltage capacitor, which I think is totally doable at this point in the game for me. So I think that's what we're going to do. It's going to cost me 1 diamond, surrounded by redstone. Gives me an energy crystal. Let's see, we're going to need to make up another couple electronic circuits. Actually, wait a minute. Let's pull that out. I forgot that we can actually use some force ingots in this and get a few more electronic circuits out of our copper cables. There we go. 4 electronic circuits. Alright, so to make that again, we need lapis, and yeah, there we go. I think we have that. Perfect. There's our lapis, 2 electronic circuits, energy crystal in the center, and there's ourselves a lapotron crystal. Alright, and then from there, we just need to make some wiring, which we can use to make out of gold or copper and silver. I think I'm going to go the gold route on this one. I don't know. Do I have copper? How much silver do I have made up? Yeah, we'll go this route then. I don't know why I'm doing that. Just gonna automatically pull it out for me. Wait, did I get that mixed up? Oh, why couldn't it be the other way around? Darn it. Alright. Yeah, let's just do that for now. I want to save some copper just in case I need it. Alright, and then all we got to do is wiring on each side, the lapotron crystal, and we have ourselves a high voltage capacitor. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and install the Elite battery, which requires a high voltage capacitor. Let's go ahead and increase this and our battery size to its max. For now, of course. And, ooh, prototype Omni wrench. I'll probably definitely want to put that on there. And let's install this. our lux capacitor. Alright, so how much power does this guy have currently? 750k. Alright. We should be able to put this into our MFE. We can't. Does it need to be a tier 2? Is that what it is? I've never really experimented with charging this guy up like that. Oh, okay. Tier 2. Oh, crap. That's not good. Yep. That just drained my MFE. Darn you. Well, at least we have a power fist. And this guy... So shift, scroll mouse wheel will bring up the lux capacitor, and I can start placing some of these guys down by right-clicking. Boop. And it throws them out. Makes them fly. I like that. And they're pretty easy to knock down, it looks like. Alright, that should work. Alright, let's finish off by flying over and taking a look at our quarry, and next time we pick up, we'll continue working on the base, getting some resources and some armor set up. So let's see how this quarry is doing over here so far. Kind of curious to see how the power and these guys are doing. Alright, so the water's keeping full. Doesn't look like they've used a lot of force so far. Yeah, we're about to, you know, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. We might want to make a void pipe. Void chest is filling up. Alright, so not looking too bad on the items so far. 15 iron, copper, 21 tin. Not bad at all. Got a sheep down there too. Unfortunate to be you, buddy. Alright, so hopefully we can get this guy done soon. We can get some more resources in. And as far as this guy is concerned, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to transfer some of this over and put it in my chest. I'll hold on to some of the cobble for now. But that's just really so it doesn't overflow my diamond chest. Alright guys, well I think that's going to about wrap it up for me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you guys have any helpful tips or tricks, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.